Hi, I'm Amira, back with another video. Today we're making tiramisu. We start by taking 6 eggs. We've already done one, just so that we could show you an example. We have to move the whites into this bowl and the yolk into this bowl. I'll show you how this works. Oopsie. Let's just fish that out. Then we separated the inside the whites with the yolk, so now we have to put the yolk in there, and we'll just keep doing that. And now all the eggs are done. So now we have to take this bowl with all the yolks and put it over boiling water, but be very careful. We have to add 3/4 cup of sugar, all in there. And then we're gonna whisk it. Whisk it all up good. Okay, so we've been whisking this for 5 minutes, and we're gonna turn off the heat here, and the sugar's all melted, so it should look exactly like this. We're all done with the eggs for now. It's time to move on to the heavy whipping cream. So we need 1.5 cups of the heavy whipping cream. That's about 1.5. We need that much. Then we pour it into the mixer. And so now we have to turn this on. All right, now we've whipped that for a little bit of time. Now we have to add this. We have to add the whole container of this cheese only. No other kind of cheese, only this cheese. It's time to add it. Now we've emptied out the whole thing of cheese. You just gotta get it in there. Now we have to turn it back on. So now it's all mixed up here. Now we have to take this down. Just push that up, turn it a little bit, and take it out. But you see, there's all this in here. We gotta get it all off. Okay, and now with the egg mixture, we have to pour it in there. But we have to make it kind of like a pocket and fold it in there. So, let's pour this. Now we have to fold it all up. It's important to make sure that it's all mixed together, but not overly mixed. Okay, so now that we're done with mostly everything, we're supposed to have about 1 cup of chilled espresso, but I've a little bit more than that. And we also have to have a dash of vanilla. I guess you could just measure it with your heart. And then we pour it in here. Just a dash. Then we pour it in here. And now we're going to take lady fingers. Not real ladies' fingers. And then we're going to just dip it in both sides, and then lay it down. So let's start with the process. Alright, now we've placed all the lady fingers, and now it's time for the mixture. We have to put in some of the mixture into there. And by the way, when you are doing the lady fingers, you do not want the lady fingers to be too soggy. Okay, now you want to save a little bit of the cream for the very top layer. And now we have to add more lady fingers. Okay, so now that we're all done with the lady fingers, we have to put the last layer and then put it in the refrigerator for several hours. Off we go to the fridge to get this to cool down so we can eat it. Alright, so now the tiramisu has been in the fridge for a while, so it's time to do the finishing touch, which is chocolate. So we're just going to gently put some chocolate on like this. So I'm excited to eat this, other than the coffee in it, because I probably can't have that part, but who cares?